Do you have any hidden talents, such as dancing, that we don't know about?
Fine talent. I mean, I love dancing. I wouldn't really want everybody to watch it. What do I do well? I cook well. I love to cook.
What do you cook?
All kinds of stuff. I like, favorite dish. I just had a baby 3 months ago, so I haven't done much cooking lately. I'm trying to remember that. Think back to what I did. I have a couple of Brazilian dishes that I really like. There's this Brazilian fish stew called moqueca that I really like making. I love Italian raised beef, like meat. I do that.
No one I heard about the other day that I'm dying to try.
What's that?
French toast fondue.
Put down that.
Okay, do you like ice cream?
No. Who doesn't like ice cream?
Weirdos. This Westerner Park has the best ice cream in Canada, bar none. You should try it. Yeah, absolutely. And they also do mini donuts here, so I'm just throwing this in because I'm hungry. You can go and get yourself a mini donut sundae. Yeah.
See you guys.
Hi there.
Hi. I really enjoyed Deadpool for that reason, not being a damsel in distress, being able, when I read the script, I thought, this is a female character I can get behind.
It was like the first time we had ever really seen somebody go, wow, this chick.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a blast. I had to check my insecurities at the door and say, you know what, this is not a role where you have to where you can second guess yourself. You gotta be bold and brave, and every time you step on set, you gotta do stuff and try things and fail, fall flat on your face, whatever it is, but like you gotta do it 1,000%.
Right.
And that's what that role was. Thanks!
I think what was so striking for people was the feistiness that you delivered to them.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun to do.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Was the language in the movie a stretch for you? Are you?
No, I curse like a sailor.
Feel free.
This is some young ones.
Well, then stop Chloe Bennett. The last gentleman was speaking of acting and you were reading about you leading up to this Juilliard training. And that's something you hear a lot. What is that and what does that training get you? How do you develop as an actor that way? How do you teach that?
I don't think it's something you teach. I think it's one of those things that you have inside you and you know, it's honed in a school like that. I feel like I learned a lot about discipline. I learned a lot about, we do a lot of voice and speech and you do a lot of things that are just technical aspects of acting that you don't always get to use, especially if you're doing something contemporary. But it does teach you how to be flexible and know yourself very well and your limitations and know how to excel and exceed beyond them. And you know, it just teaches you a lot about yourself, and that's what I felt like I took away the most.
When because you're so good and you're so believable, does it ever bleed over into real life? Do you ever feel what your characters feel?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, not always, and often, you know, it's not about what I feel, it's about what the audience is going to feel, so it's about being true and honest, you know, delivering a performance that is going to tell the story that you're trying to tell, as opposed to me feeling something, because that's just, you know, selfish. But oftentimes the two come together, and it's, you know, Homeland especially was a project where I was constantly taking home her emotional life, because it was a very taxing character emotionally.
And you said that during Homeland you grew as an actor. So.
I literally thought I couldn't do the role, but I wasn't sure that I could give her the depth and honesty that was needed for that role. It was a scary place to go as an actor, and I wasn't sure that I could deliver it. the writing really helped, but also getting out of my own way and not, just letting it be what it is and not making it about being a victim and making it about survival, making it about, surviving for your kids and making the best of the situation we're in, took the character out of like the depths of despair into like go with this and into something real that people can relate to.
It works. Cool. All right. Again, thanks for joining us. It's cool. Came all the way from Calgary. So. First of all, congratulations on your bundle of joy.
Thank you.
Nobody mentioned it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I just want to know, Firefly being really cool and awesome, but what the hell happened to V?
I know. What happened?
That was like the best show ever. I thought it was the 80s.
Man, believe me, I know. I used to see the old show too. I don't know. I think they just lost their way, as far as like what to make of the show, and then it was just easy to pull the plug. I don't know. I like that show very much. It's a great character.
Was it great working with Jane? With Jane Dunn? Was it great to work with?
Great. She's awesome. Yeah, she's very sweet. I see her occasionally still. She's a good woman.
And you absolutely gorgeous family.
I'm sorry.
Your daughter on the show?
Oh yeah, Laura. She's awesome. She's Canadian, right? She's here doing a show, isn't she? Big. I was a dummy, sorry.
Well, push her to bring it back, because that was cool too.
Thank you.
And Firefly.
Hi, I'm a big fan of the Dolphin, and the season ended with Jim Gordon looking for the pumpkin. Is there anything that you can tell us?
I am still on the show. We'll start shooting next week, so I'll let you know when I get a script. I don't know yet.
Deadpool!
How's it going?
Okay, good. How are you?
Good. So, hey, there's a lot of these casts that I've worked with in the past, be it Stargate or anywhere related to Deadpool, have been known for nefarious pranks on each other or on fellow cast members on set. And I was wondering if you had a prank that you were proud of that you played on someone else, and if not, is there a prank that someone else has played on you that's kind of settled in and you're willing to share that's funny?
I've played a few pranks. I'm trying to think of ones I can share. Okay, well, you might need some, yeah, exactly. Might need some earmuffs there for your other kids. But I was doing a play in New York. Live play pranks are my favorite because you're out there in the audience, like in front of an audience. You gotta hold it together. It's like double dare, I was doing a play called Our House in New York City about, 5 years ago or so. Unfortunately, I just realized the actor that I played the prank on passed away. But he was a terrific actor and a wonderful guy, and we had a lot of fun doing that play. And his character was sort of a womanizer and really full of himself. We had this really intimate scene on stage where we had sex on top of a table, a desk. I was not naked or anything, it was like fake stage sex, whatever. And it was fine. But his character reaches under my dress, pulls off my underwear, and sniffs it. And he gets off on that, I guess. And I decided, opening night, that I would put the underwear in a bucket of warm water. Which was really uncomfortable for a while I was on stage, but then when he took it off and brought it to his face, I thought I'd clean myself. It was really fun watching the reaction on stage.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going? That was that one scene in the movie where you're doing the childhood backstory part. That's really funny. I'm just wondering if that was improv or was any other
Which scene?
You're talking your childhood backstory.
Oh, yeah. Funny enough, that was the audition scene, that scene. It was really tough, because first I was reading with the casting director, who's a lovely woman, but hard to have that, repartee with, especially with Ryan, is so great at comedy. And then when we got to be shooting the scene, it was like, oh, I remember this. But it was word for word the way it was written. We needed it to be really quick, really on it. The only part that he started to improv was towards the end. I'm trying to remember the lines about the clown. I can't remember what made it into the movie because there were so many versions, but something about like, I am watching clown sex. It just like kept, towards the very end when he's trying to top me, right before I start laughing at him, he would make up the craziest one-liners I've ever heard of. And me laughing in the movie is me genuinely laughing at Ryan. Mostly it was all scripted. I mean, we would work on it the day of, and he would come up with great singers, great one-liners, and whatever. But there were very few moments that were improv in the moment. In that bar scene, we played around with the very ending of it. I can't remember what's in the movie. Do I put the yogurt lamb card in his mouth? Okay, that was improv. We did several different versions of it. Yeah.
Hi there.
I was just curious. If there was a death match between taco and grilled cheese sandwich, which would you
I don't think you can compete with warm cheese. You know what I mean? Like a warm cheese sandwich wins out every time. The king of improv on that set was TJ Miller. Man, that guy's funny.
So when does Deadpool 2 start filming? Do you know yet?
I don't know. I don't know. I hear sometime maybe end of the year. I'm not sure.
And what's next for you film-wise?
Yeah.
That and Deadpool? Okay, perfect. Because that's all we want to see.
Between Gotham and that, I've spoken for.
Okay. So, Mom, again, congratulations. What's your favorite part of being a parent?
The glamour. It really, nothing makes things more real than being a parent. You have to, if you're a selfish person before, you will not survive with an infant. You just check everything at the door, and it's about them. In a weird way, it's about them, and also making it not about them. It's about bringing them into your world and going, hey, this is how we do things around here, so they don't kill themselves. But also it just teaches you so much about humans and human nature. A child comes into the world so open and so learning about everything and wanting to know and curious. And it's such a wonderful thing to just encourage that and nurture that.
Do you find yourself fighting back the urge to show people baby pictures and tell people stories?
Yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous.
Because
I'm that person. Do you want to see a photo?
Me too. We could just do that for the rest of I keep telling myself that there's nothing worse than stories about someone else's kids, so I try.